Chinese officials ended the search for survivors of Tibet's 6.8 magnitude earthquake on Wednesday, one day after the tremor. They say they're shifting focus to relocating the displaced and treating the injured after pulling a reported 407 people from the rubble. Authorities say they have moved more than 45,000 people to shelters. The odds of survival were always slim in the high-altitude epicenter at the foot of the Himalayas. Those trapped under the rubble are likely to have succumbed to hypothermia, with temperatures dropping to as low as 0 degrees Fahrenheit at night. Tuesday evening's state media death tally of 126 people has remained unchanged as of Thursday. Authorities have yet to say how many people remain missing. The State Council Information Office, which handles media requests for the central government, did not respond to a Reuters request for comment. Foreign journalists need official permission to enter Tibet, which has been under Chinese rule since a failed uprising in 1959. Tibetan spiritual leader, the Dalai Lama, who lives in exile in India, said he was deeply saddened by the quake and would pray for the victims. He is branded a separatist by Beijing.
When Iris Griffin weighed the ground beef she bought in order to freeze individual portions, she says it was short, 134 grams.
I was angry. I was short by what was equivalent to an entire portion.
Griffin bought the beef at a Loblaw-owned superstore in Winnipeg. She figures the store overcharged her $1.27, an extra 8%, by including the plastic packaging when weighing and pricing the meat.
I'm being charged for this piece of plastic at the price of the ground beef.
Under federal rules, posted net weights on food labels can't include the packaging.
It is a violation of a mandatory federal regulation.
Griffin complained to the Canadian Food Inspection Agency, which alerted Loblaw. The grocer says, due to an error involved in a change in packaging, it sold a small number of underweighted meat products in 80 stores across Western Canada. The CFIA says it issued no fines because Loblaw fixed the problem.
Okay, and weighing the meats.
1 year later, CBC News went shopping and found several packages of underweighted meat at 2 Loblaw stores and 1 Sobeys owned location, plus this Walmart. It appeared the meats had been weighed with the packaging. Calculated overcharges per item were between 4 and 11%.
Doesn't surprise me at all that it's still a problem.
Retired CFIA inspector Terry Lee says when on the job, she often found underweighted meat in stores. She says both the CFIA and grocers need to do more to protect shoppers.
It's a hidden cost to consumers. The stores, they need to do more auditing. They need to get in there and they need to check their weights more often.
In an email, Loblaw apologized for its misweighed meat and said it has reviewed all weighted products for accuracy and refreshed in-store training. Sobeys and Walmart said they're addressing the issues CBC found with third-party partners which weighed the meat. This consumer advocate says even a small weight discrepancy can, over time, add up to big profits for grocers.
Potentially into millions and millions of dollars. So there's definitely a need here for some kind of rectification that consumers get compensated.
When asked, Loblaw said it will offer compensation. Sobeys and Walmart didn't respond. Sophia Harris, CBC News, Vancouver.
People really don't even know if Denmark has any legal right to it. But if they do, they should give it up because we need it for national security. That's for the free world. I'm talking about protecting the free world.
Donald Trump says he wants Greenland, Canada, and the Panama Canal. But is this a serious goal, or is he just trolling everyone? Let's start with Greenland. Greenland is part of Denmark, but Trump's been pushing a takeover for years. This place is a geopolitical jackpot, rich in rare minerals and positioned on a key transatlantic route. Russia and China are keen to get in on the Arctic, so US control of Greenland would be a huge win.
You have Russian ships all over the place. We're not letting that happen.
Trump is so serious about this that he just sent his son out there on a private visit, all while saying he's open to taking the territory by military force. Now this would be straight up illegal, and the people of Greenland would revolt. But Denmark's Prime Minister did say better Washington than Moscow or Beijing. Then there's the Panama Canal. The US handed this waterway over to Panama in 1999, but Trump now claims it's American land and is being controlled by China, which Panama has denied. So what's in it for Trump? This canal links the Atlantic and Pacific, making it a critical trade route. But like with Greenland, taking it back would cause international outrage. And finally, there's Canada. Here's what Trump had to say about his northern neighbour.
Are you also considering military force to annex and acquire Canada?
No. Economic force. Because Canada and the United States, that would really be something.
Trump is very critical of Canadian trade policies. Merging the two countries would simplify this and create an unmatched economic powerhouse. But most Canadians would hate the idea, not to mention their political systems, policies and values being worlds apart from the US. Perhaps Trudeau's response to Trump sums it up best. Not a snowball's chance in hell.
Арктическая зона – это зона наших национальных интересов, наших стратегических интересов. Мы присутствуем в арктической зоне, будем там присутствовать дальше. Мы заинтересованы в сохранении атмосферы мира и стабильности в арктической зоне. Внимательно наблюдаем за таким достаточно драматическим развитием ситуации. Но пока, слава богу, на уровне заявлений. Из Вашингтона звучат разные слова про мнение людей, про мнение населения. Очень робко на это реагирует Европа. Понятно, что страшно реагировать что-то на слова Трампа. Поэтому очень опасливо, скромно, тихо, почти шепотом реагирует Европа. Ведь если звучат слова о необходимости принимать во внимание мнение людей, то, наверное, нужно все-таки вспомнить про мнение людей 4 новых регионов Российской Федерации. И нужно проявить такое же уважение к мнению этих людей.
All right, Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh. Shalom, Yahweh, Shabbat, Hashem, Machad, double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the whole field, elect of the tabernacles of David, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Maybe you may be, wherever you may be. Shalom, Yahshua, Shalom. All right, get into this article real quick. Just one article here from Uniland, little site I hold on to. I haven't been here in a while though, but I saw this was interesting because we all know about the Cali fires. And it says shocking footage shows people intentionally lighting fires in LA amid devastating wildfire crisis. All right, so it says intentionally lighting fires. Now, I don't know how true that is, or I mean, because you know you do have some crazy people that'll do crazy things, given the opportune time just for no reason. All right, but I haven't read this article. I just saw it not too long ago, so I'm gonna see what's in it. It says a viral video appears to depict a group of people standing around a fire that has been set just 2 miles from the wildfires ravaging LA. As Los Angeles continues to battle devastating wildfires, a video has gone viral online showing a group of people standing by in awe of what appears to be a man-made bonfire. Firefighters in the area are tackling what is reported to be the most destructive wildfire to ever hit Los Angeles County in the Palisades fire, displacing thousands of residents in the area between Malibu and Santa Monica. And it's Palisades. like the word Palisades, pretty much like a stake fence, like be built out of wood, with the points, the pointy top or whatever, and it's built out of wood, and the Palisades on fire, right? Yeah, you can stop that one. So far, the wildfire has covered more than 17,000 acres and stands at 0% containment at the time of writing. While, which is January, I think that's today, it says while 3 other fires, the Hearst Fire, Eaton Fire, Sunset Fire, are still burning. Yeah, because there's 4 different fires burning up, or not burning up. I mean, yeah, I guess you could say burning up, but you know what I mean, like burning or whatever. I got a few more news clips there. I got to get those together because it takes a lot of time, especially when the thing is not working right. That's what takes so long sometimes. The downloader is not working right because it's not just simply I just grabbed the video, oops, I got it. No, actually, it takes a little time there. Sometimes it's not working right, but I think I should be good because the other one kind of went up kind of smooth. I got those videos kind of smooth, so I'll probably get those clips together in a minute. So it says Paris Hilton has seen her home in Malibu burned to the ground, while the actor John Goodman has seen his residents suffer the same fate. But they are just 2 of a long list of celebrities who are suffering at the hands of the most ferocious fire LA has seen. So when people hear that residents are intentionally setting fires just a couple miles down the road, it has infuriated the public. Take a look below. I got my headset in. I know how it is with the Bluetooth. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to turn my Bluetooth off, and I'll probably have to take off my undisturbed mode. Okay. So let me just take this because I don't know why it doesn't play in do not disturb mode either. So it's okay. And I'll see if I can play this video. It says people are lighting fires in otherwise non-burning urban areas of LA. Saw this happen firsthand at 302 Pico in Santa Monica. Alright, so hopefully this video will even play. Well, I just did everything for nothing. But maybe we'll get it. We'll see. Just give it a second here. I don't know. Okay. Maybe got something here.
We're at 302 Pico, and people are lighting fires now. You can see they lit a fire. These guys, not all the people there, but some of those guys lit that fire, and they're actually, the trees caught fire, and then the palms are catching fire. So civilians are now lighting fires down in the so-called, flats around Santa Monica, Venice. So be safe out there. Fire department's been dispatched. We don't have enough water to put this thing out, but we're supposedly on the way.
I was trying to stop that other video from playing. There you go. Yeah, and that's an actual, as they say, adding fuel to the fire. And that's exactly what these people are doing. It says call it in fire department, police department. Stay safe and call in activity ASAP. We don't need more flames out there. Yeah, because there's a lot of people, and I saw a couple comments on people's comment boards where they were saying, or not on like random people's, I forget who's one of the brothers' comment board, but someone saying something. I don't know the exact words, but like, thankfully no Israelites' home was harmed. Are you sure about that? Because hey, just like there's heathens out there, there's also 2/3 out there, and in one of those videos, I believe I actually posted a news clip, where this guy, I guess the news guy, whoever stopped this elderly lady, she was saying that there was like an old folk home. I forgot how many residents she said was there, but hey, there's Israelites all over. All right, it doesn't matter if it's in a poor area or a richer area. You have Israelites that are living in richer areas. Israelites are living, like so-called middle class. Israelites are everywhere. All right, everybody, just because you're an Israelite doesn't mean you're just piss poor or something like that. All right, everybody has different, levels of income, things of that nature. So, now they may have been majority, heathen homes, but there are Israelites who have been affected as well. But it's all what? It boils back down to one thing, a judgment, all right? It says the alleged idiocy even garnered a response from Elon Musk. This dude is everywhere, man, who simply wrote, wow. Yeah, this dude seems to have, something to say about almost everything nowadays. Like he's the president or something. While another added, what is wrong with this world? Praying for all of us. It comes as people have called for the state to use water from the Pacific Ocean, which LA sits on the coast of, to fight the flames that have been spread by the strong winds and hot temperatures. Now, I think I have a news clip that I got to gather where it says, well, it was talking about why they weren't using the water from the Pacific Ocean. I'm not sure. So there's two different things here. One saying, from the news clip, why they're not using the water from the Pacific Ocean. And then right here, as we just read, where they're suggesting that, or I guess internet that they're using. So I don't really know, because, sometimes, the news is kind of choppy and not put together. Let me see here. Okay. See, that's what I just mentioned. See, however, because when you go back up, it says it comes as people have called for the state to use water from the Pacific Ocean, which LA sits on the coast of, to fight the flames that have been spread by the strong winds and hot temperatures. However, there's a good reason why authorities are not doing it. So I guess the news clipping we have is somewhat, right there. Like I said, we'll get it uploaded in a second. A firefighter watches the flames from the Palisades fire burning homes on the Pacific Coast highway amid a powerful windstorm. I don't really look like a firefighter right there, but maybe it is. It says, I'm pretty sure it probably is, though, if he's that close to the fire. It says, is there any particular reason? Because I guess, yeah, I think they have hoods on their suits or whatever. I think. It says, is there any, because it looks like he has a hood on right there. It says, is there any particular reason why we can't use ocean water to help put out the fire? So this actually go good with that news clip there. I might actually add this here and just make it part of the news, just maybe a world news with commentary. It says one person asked on Twitter as another claimed they had found a solution to the wildfires with a map pointed to the ocean. Yeah. It says water is the natural enemy of fire, but there are some differences between fresh water and salt water that make fresh water the preferred choice. And, fires are not just so easy to put out, all right? Why do you think firefighters had to battle the fire when they come in their fire trucks? Because just because you throw water on it doesn't mean it goes out. Those high, come on, like the Teslas, right? Because more so with the electric batteries or whatever, but you can't put the fire out, all right? What is this? How do I get off my screen? Oh, okay, I see what happened. All right. But yeah, this is the reason why firefighters battle fires, because just because they come with the hose doesn't mean the fire's just going to die. All right. They have to, spray that constant pressure of water, all right, on it, all right. And sometimes you'll see buildings burning for a good minute because, there's just not enough water to throw all at once, that'll put any fire out. It doesn't work that way, all right. So it takes fire fighting, all right. It says, okay, so that was it right there. It says one of those differences, technology.org points out, is that salt can use corrosion, while ocean water may work to tackle the fire. Storing it in water tanks and putting it in contact with other equipment used in firefighting can cause damage, potentially hindering the use of the equipment in the future. Another reason to avoid using salt water in fires is the impact it can have on the ecosystem in the future. And they're going to tell us about it. Salt makes it harder for plants to get water, meaning its use can result in landscapes left barren for years. Well, if it burns down, I guess, well, if everything burns down, it can still maybe be, plowed over and, somewhat rebuilt. But that's speaking in general, because we know America's, going down the drain. But I'm just speaking in a general sense. So I'm not an expert in the area, so I can't say they're right or wrong about that one. What is this? Okay, comments. Firefighting aircraft grounded due to high winds. Who cares about future erosion and the ecosystems when houses are burning? Geez, people, but they kind of just explain it there. I kind of get their comment, because I was just kind of thinking it myself. Like, because, if everything burns down, it's like, well, you could at least try, but then, they come in with the argument about the ecosystem and so on and so forth. So it's really kind of a lose-lose, all right? And I mean, but who sets those things up this way? The Lord, right? It says, who cares about future erosion in the ecosystems? Okay, that's the one we just read. It says, another hitman masquerading as a reported. Was he the one asking Trump why he was going to give bleach to every person in this country because of C19? Millions of people die right now in Greater Los Angeles. We have only 2. I've heard 5 people perished and like over 27,000 acres are burned. Here's another picture here. Reason why firefighters aren't using ocean water to put out LA wildfires despite being on coastline. Yeah, this is perfect. Goes right into that piece of news that I have there. As multiple fires continue to burn through Los Angeles, there's a good reason why firefighters aren't using the nearby ocean water to help tame the blaze. The Palisades fire, which is devastating the area between Malibu and Santa Monica, has been reported as the most destructive wildfire ever to hit Los Angeles County. For now. All right. I don't know what happened there. I looked up, my button was gone. When that happens, I'm usually pushed out. Let me see if I can find what I was reading before. I don't even know if I passed it or not, because I got pushed out there. Okay, here it is. It says salt can also reduce the cooling effect of water, which in turn makes it less efficient at lowering the temperature of a fire. All of this is not to say salt water absolutely couldn't be used to fight the Los Angeles fires, but it's not the ideal solution. Questions about using salt water to fight fires rose after some LA County fire hydrants began to run dry as firefighters tackled blazes. Despite the water storage tanks that serviced the hydrants being filled before the fires broke out. Department of Forestry, Fire Protection. So seeing that the issue was a challenge early on, but assured the water system has since started to stabilize. I believe that's it. There's more comments there. A bunch of people giving their opinions. Excuse me, there's more. Every celebrity who has lost their home in Los Angeles wildfires. I see the list here, if there is one. We already know about the fire. Just give me what is this on my screen? I have no idea. The heck? How did I get it off? Hold on here, y'all bear with me. Okay. Okay, I got it. All right, cool. Okay, Halloween stars among the hundreds of thousands of residents. See if they would give us a list of names here. Okay, these are the celebrities who have lost their homes. Adam Brody and Leighton Meester. Never heard of them, never seen them. The couple are yet to speak out about their loss. Yeah, they butt hurt. Adam Brody's Los Angeles home has been reduced to rubble and ash, according to TMZ. Let me see here. Gossip Girl star. I don't know about that. So I don't really care about that either. Okay, let me see if I can keep going. Hold on. Bear with my screen. It got stuck there. What's going on here? Okay, bear with me. I don't know what's up with this thing. Hold on. Y'all bear with it. What is this? Can I X that out at the bottom? I don't know what's up. I think they just froze us, man. Okay, here we go. We might have been I figured that we got taken away from the article. Okay, let's see if we can get some more here. Whiplash star Miles Teller, his wife Kaylee Sperry Teller joins a list of stars who lost their homes in a brutal natural disaster, according to Daily Mail. What did they purchase? The 6,600 square foot mansion in April 2023. Damn, that was just last year. Unilad has contacted representatives of Miles Teller for comment. Let's see what else. Paris Hilton, which we mentioned. I don't think what's this fool's name? Mel Gibson. I think he just spoke out about it. I don't think he had anything lost in the fire. But I think I saw somewhere talking about a Mel Gibson, this, that, and the third thing, whatever. Yeah, she lost from the jump, yeah. Who else? Mandy Moore. Don't even know who that is. Y'all know who these people are. Anna Faris, have no idea. Scary movie star Anna Faris. Scary movie. She looks kind of familiar. I know I've seen scary movies back in the days. I really don't know who she is. The Hills, Heidi Montag, and Spencer Pratt. Okay, and there's a video with him. I don't know if he, I guess he's showing. Ricky Lake. You don't hear about her no more. Ricky Lake, she had the TV show back in the day. Some of you remember if you're of age. James Wood, don't know who that is. Diane Warren. Billy Crystal. Eugene Levy. And look, most of these are Edomites, man. All right, but they're they're Israelites that are in the area. Most of these are the Edomites. All right, Cameron Matheson. And you can put a face for that one. Sandra Lee. Yeah, she looked distraught. Cookbook author. All right, Carrie Elwes. John Goodman. This is a long list. Look, John Goodman. I know who that is. John Goodman. Maria Shriver. Really don't know anything about her, but I've definitely seen her 1,000 times. Celebrities who have been evacuated. Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah, she got a scene from Michael Myers happening, huh? Fire and calamity going on. Is that it? I think that's all the people. The real reason why Olympians bite their middles despite. All right, so there's some other garbage there. I would play that. I don't even know where it was. Let's see what this is about. We'll probably close it out after this. A little ad. Just bear with it. This thing always takes a long time. For probably like a 30-second video, I bet. Just bear with it. Okay, here we go. We'll watch this video and then we'll play the rest of the news there. I mean, it's pretty much just showing some basic footage here. Where he's at, it don't look like it's as bad as the news is saying it is, but obviously it is though. Just simply his angle, his view from where he is. All right.
Oh wow, it's back there.
Yeah, they was talking about people how they were leaving. They were fleeing. All right, because they were pretty much stuck. Right, so they were leaving their cars and taking their keys. So I saw it might have been in the news. I think I posted. I'm not really sure. I don't really remember so much news clips that I go through, but yeah. So they brought a huge old bulldozer to start bulldozing these cars out the way because they need to make space, man. Because people's cars are just left there, and you have certain people that need to evacuate and things of that nature. That's pretty much the end of that video. And that'll be the end of this too. We're going, just something that caught my eye, and I thought it was interesting because of the title there, where it says "Reason Why Firefighters." Actually, that's not the one. Okay, so maybe when we went back, they took us away. I think the original article at the top had said, people adding fuel to. I forget exactly what it said, but pretty much people starting fires. All right, there's starting fires going on, and then there are people running around. Not from where all this is going on and starting more fires. So whether that's true or not, we can only speculate from what this clip and stuff says. But hey, it is what it is. All right. So we're going to get to the rest of the news for you. That's all I had there. So shalom.
As LA burns, families are facing agonizing decisions: evacuate or stay to defend their home. Some are defying evacuation orders and staying put, determined to fight the fires with whatever they can get their hands on. Malibu resident Alec Gellis put his life on the line trying to save his girlfriend's home. But this dramatic video shows him getting beaten back. I was with Alec and girlfriend Kelly Lauren as they returned to what is left. Were you here literally with a garden hose?
I was literally here with a garden hose. It was a vortex of fire and there wasn't really anything I could do. There was no oxygen in the air. I almost passed out. I barely even made it to my car.
So when to stay and when to go?
I have personally saved many structures. One, I was on duty at an incident with just a garden hose.
Former LA County Fire Captain Robert Goldman says it's possible to stay and save your home, but only if you know what you're doing.
We're going to save this home. If a person decides they are going to stay and defend their home, the preparations required is they need to have adequate hose and a nozzle, and they need to be dressed properly. If they're going to use a ladder, make sure it's secured to a building.
But he says it's also important to know when to quit.
There is a point of no return where, even with their best efforts, you better go.
Yeah, Russ, Courtney, he is not the only one frustrated. Take a look at this hole. It has grown. In fact, he put this fence up, but it's since been swallowed by this hole. They want something done before someone is injured or, worse, killed.
We've been asking them to come and do this for 4 whole years, and it just don't make no sense.
DeKalb homeowner Roy Earl says enough is enough. He wants the county to come fix a growing sinkhole on his property in a neighborhood off of Busy River Road.
Sinkhole been here for 4 years, going on 5. I put a barricade up. It done sunk in. It keep caving in.
Earl says it started 4 years ago when the county fixed a sewer line starting on the other side of the street and then coming to his. He says as each heavy rain...
Okay, now check out this video. Talk about a fight for survival. This comes out of Winnie, Texas, where 2 fishermen and their dog were out on the waters of the Standalone Reservoir when they noticed something strange in the distance, a tornado. Once the realization of the danger hit, it was too late, and the men were violently thrashed by the forceful winds, flipping the boat and trapping Brian Johnson.
Oh my God!
After a month of rain in just 2 days, coming home for some looked like this. At a block of flats in Greater Manchester, residents woke up to see they were trapped.
Hiya.
Hiya, can you hear me?
Yeah, so the first thing we noticed overall was a power cut before we saw the water. And then after that, it just sort of encroached and got higher and higher. And then we tried the lights weren't working, there was no water. And then we looked outside and saw this. And yeah, not the best way to spend New Year's.